it is not our objective, for international rail services to develop, a very extensive system of cabotage. That means that railway companies are coming from one country to the next one, and then continuing railway services in the other country, to take the business away from the companies who are active in that country. That is not the objective. And we have said that very clearly, that the reason why we are looking for more flexibility is not, I repeat that, to extend, I think, or to develop, I think, cabotage services or anything like this. The objective is to use, I think, the opportunities simply for cross-border services. So to make it clear, if you have a service from Milano on the most important sector going to Mannheim or to Rotterdam, that we are able, I think, to respond to that in an adequate way. That is the idea. And for this, I think we need a number of provisions. I don't want, I think, to go into all the details. You know that the most, I think, controversial issue is, of course, the number of consecutive stays overnight away from home. We know that, and as we are not negotiating today, I don't have to repeat all the details there. But really, believe me, the objective is not to create here, let's say, a champ de manœuvre or opportunity really to exploit, I think, the employees who are working with us. That would be ridiculous, because the people working in the railway companies are the most important asset that we have. So, and again, from my own experience, I think I can say I know what I'm talking about. So we have, but on the other side, we see if companies want to develop new business into other countries, they have in the beginning of these services, if they try to respond to market requests, to customer requests, with a service which they did not have up to now, they need some flexibility going into another country. They have not yet in the other country an established infrastructure, relay stations or whatever. So you need some flexibility to run trains into other countries once you are doing that for the first, second or third time. And our experience is, if then it turns out that this service is a viable one, it is really working, then companies, whether they are small or big companies, they are setting up the infrastructure also on the other side of the border, because simply it's cheaper. Because if you're asking a locomotive driver to go to the other country and then he has to stay there for a while, I don't know, for 2 or 3 days before he can return, this costs a lot of money, because you have to pay more than you usually pay. So every company, I think, has an interest to limit that as much as possible. At least this is, I think, what we have in mind. And I repeat, it is not our intention, I think, to open up, I think, new practices which could lead them to a situation pretty close to social dumping or cabotage.